Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 46 of my journey through Group Self-Found Necropolis League. Today, I am returning back to the Kinetic Blast Deadeye. The plan for today is farm Ziggurat maps. I'm going to go ham on these maps, all of which can drop the Ziggurat map. Got all of them set aside, haven't rolled them yet, and there's more here. That's all of them that I have that can drop Ziggurats from my T16s without maybe any Horizon possibilities, which maybe I could Horizon things into thickets if I were to need more. But the idea is that the maps I have can get it done. So I've also gone through, I've vendored a bunch of scarabs, traded for some scarabs. I have 155 cartographies, 157 cartography of ascensions, a few duplication ones. I'm not going to do the 8 mod corruptions. Unique map from Final Map Boss isn't super great. I feel like I could almost get more by putting Eater in the maps than getting extra unique maps off of destructive play bosses, and then I can just blast through maps. So I've actually already farmed a few. I traded for 4, got 2 to drop, and in that process, got enough mana scarcers to try and craft another influenced Blizzard crown to try and replace my helmet on this build. So that's what I'm going to start with first. So I think this is pretty much what I had on this. Looks about right. And then I dropped the attack down to 17. And there's only a 1 in 4 chance that I even hit the influence type that I am going for here. I also got a Drusia Parandus, so I can try and make a corrupted Chaos Res Jewel. Alright, I already have an explicit mod in here, so I need one of those. I need Ritual, I need Conquer Influence, slap in all the mod tier rating. Mod tier rating is in. 4 mana scarcer, 14 increased fires, 17 attacks, scarcer attributes, 1 cold, 1 crit, 14 defense, 1 gem, and 1 lightning. 7 slots remain. But what else did I add last time? Maybe I did 2 item level just because. Make it 86. I did a fracture. I did an explicit reroll. Yeah. I could put base defenses reroll on it, and then I'll just put 3 fractures in that case. Okay, it's the best I can do. Random Conquer Influence. Hope it hits. Okay, what do we got? Hunter again? It has flat cold dispels, flat fire dispels, life, fire, accuracy, shocking conflux. Unfortunate. The other one hit Hunter as well, though with a much worse fracture. So we'll hit this with an Orb of Dominance. Okay, that increased the shock duration, opened a prefix, and it's still cold dispels. But it also gives a bunch of accuracy. There's a spot for Fizz's fire. So if it would have given me any kind of Fizz taken as elemental, I would have Awakener Orbed it with the +1 power charge mask. But now I don't have that. Oh, you know what? I'll just do something different here. And then move the increased area of effect onto the power charge helmet and see what it hits with the Awakener's Orb. Destroys an item, applying it to the second. Yep, do it. Dex, Cold Res, Accuracy, AoE, Power Charge. So the thought here is I could remove my AoE. I could then remove my fork maybe, move all this to the helmet, craft life on this, or Fizz taken as fire, get an extra power charge in the process, therefore frenzy charge. Well, the influence thing here is not gonna work. This has Warlord and Shaper now. So if I like remove a crit or like do a crit thing, it can give crit to spells or it can give crit multi. But being Shaper means if I did the... Oh, it says non-influenced item anyways, so... Man, definitely would still want the Trinity here. Probably want the crit damage. And then the Ellie with attacks is probably better than the fork. And somebody told me that for clearing, it might be better to use the chain here instead of bar shot. So that hurts my barrage. So this gives accuracy as well, which is also decent. I think I'm going to try that out. Hopefully I'm not like breaking my build by doing this, but go ahead and move my barrage down here. Sacred Wisps, Trinity, crit damage. I can give it crit chance in its own Ellie with attacks. And then refund this, throw those in, and then I back out of this and get the chaining range. And then I can change this mastery to spell suppression. This should have me way overcapped on spell suppression. 66 ignite, chill, shock avoid. 2 players in our league have Rallycash boots. I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of a pair of these. Well, that breaks the spell suppression thing I just did. That'd be pretty big though. 301 dexterity. I might as well just take the projectile damage per dex. There, I've got it. 4 sockets. Correct colors. Accuracy 93% against evasive. Alright, there was also the jewel that I can craft here. Throw all the Parandus in. I only have 2 of these corruption things. No, I've got 5. 2 increased chaos, 2 increased resistance, and craft this thing. Chaos res, no implicit. Okay. Well, I have another one of these now, and I had taken this from one of my other characters. Trading for a level 4 enhance, given a level 3 empower. So I slapped that in here on my automation. And steel skin, both of those get bonus quality, which is cooldown on them both. So better uptime on the steel skin. Borrow the awakened Ellie with attacks. And then blue support gem to go with barrage. Maybe crit chance. 20 quality, level 1. Alright, it'll level up. Let me just throw in a glacier map here and see. Make sure this thing still kills enemies. That it does. And then the barrage is just going to be better. Yeah, it's probably a good play. And then I get 8 charges now for Frenzy. So it's probably just better. And then I can get up in something's face now and barrage it and still have my damage with the switch out of far shot. So that should help me blast through all these maps. And then I got a crit and an echoing shrine. Okay, boss. Good. I like. Oh, right. I also farmed a bunch of the All Flame members I have. I got 2120 Toxic Rain, Carrion Golem, Blink Arrow, Ice Shot, Seismic Trap, Rolling Magma, and Chain Hook, as well as a Volblade Vortex 2120 that I gave away. But that was pretty cool. Alright, time to roll these maps up then. I gotta make an Atlas passive tree, and then hopefully be able to blast through them all. I'm going to need more chisels. So I get to break into this stash. Then quality them all up. Such a ridiculous process for this, but hopefully it's worth it. I really want to get the helmet to drop off of Katarina in the Ziggurat map so that I can make a full-on Spectre build using the turtles from Trial of the Ancestors. I want to do it really badly. Even if it's terrible, I'm going to make Turtle Spectre build, and it should be a lot of fun. Try my best to make terrible build the best I can, and have fun with it. Though, yesterday, I also beat Dark Souls 3. There's still DLC I haven't done, and some bosses that I missed that I'm gonna have to go back for. But hearing all of the hype around the Elden Ring DLC that is coming out next month, I really have the itch to play Elden Ring for the first time. The game came out 2 years ago now, and I still have not gotten to play it. So I'm thinking I might just start binging Elden Ring. Maybe putting out like 2 videos a day so it doesn't take me all year to get through it, and just like go ham on some Elden Ring. But then, like, we haven't gotten any announcements or anything. If there's PoE events in the lead up to next league, I probably am going to want to play those. Though I'm imagining the next PoE league is going to be early August. So if there's going to be events, they're going to be in July. So potentially I could squeeze in like a month of Elden Ring. But if I did that, that would mean no PoE content, which is what brought all y'all to my channel in the first place, so I don't know. I'm questioning it still. I am out of chisels. It was not enough. Now I make them all rare. Then I need a regex for these maps. No Ellie Reflect. No Fizz Reflect. I need the Leech. Less recovery rate minus max. I don't have protection against crits. Reduce extra damage from crits. And then Steel Charges. That's a few that need rerolled, I would say. Only 4 left. 144 maps rolled. Next, min-max Atlas Passive Tree. To get as many maps as possible. Bold Undertakings. Like, I need more of this map dropped here. I could ditch the corpses. The additional connected map is another map. I don't want to drop these corpses because those are the ones that add bonus effects. Well, let's see. I could just go through one of these. I'm not going to use Fortune Favors the Brave, but I do want those. I don't want to do back to basics. I technically could. That doesn't seem to affect the influence stuff. Do I try a back to basics? You know what? Let's give it a shot. That means there's not going to be any harvest. That means, wait, there's no strong boxes. Oh, it does say cannot apply influence to your maps. So, I don't know. Alright, no, I don't want to do that. I want to farm Eater influence with the extra pack size. Don't worry about mortal fragments. I don't care if the strong boxes drop me extra currency and stuff. I want the additional shrine chance. Don't need to worry about the scarabs. If anything, it's more cartography scarabs. And I can increase mod effect, and that'll get me more map drops out of there. Drop those. 2 points left. I guess throw them in here and see if I can handle it. I think that looks good. Okay, then scarabs. 1 cartography scarab, 1 cartography of ascension. Slap in incursion of invasion and hunted traders for now. Actually, instead of hunted traders, let's do influenced monster pack size. I could put 2 cartographies in, but I'll run out. And I want to be able to like spread these across the maps, and I could use the duplication ones if I feel it's going well. Resistor up in chaos seems fine. Now this is a corrupted minus max map. Go increase quant eater, and these are all still boosted. There's crazy pack size in this map. Still get shrines, still get strong boxes. Okay. All right, so how bad is it? Minus 18. Okay, so it's not 100% mod effect, but it is some. And then I get some of the max res back with the shrine. And I can still loot all flame embers. I can get extra quant from the shrines. And then it'll be a miracle if I can survive. And maybe gain a level. We'll see. I'm not gonna get my hopes up. And I don't gotta like wait for the boss. I can just kill it when I see it. No Ziggurat, but proved doable. Oh, flooded mine. Yep, this is where we go to die. The last map being pretty open was definitely helpful. So in 144 maps with the setup that I've got right now, how many Ziggurat maps do I get? Is 20 too much to ask for? I don't know. I want at least 20. There's Ziggurat map number 1. And the third map, technically the second map of the 144. Ziggurat map number 2. And map number 5. Oh, reduced defenses per frenzy charge. That's probably not a good one to take. Ziggurat map number 3. And map number 7. Well, this is kind of a nightmare. Duplicated, tormented crystal ore boss. How exactly do I fight this? Maybe I just keep throwing Kinetic Blast and hope I'm hitting the correct one? Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Yeah, I don't know. They got Energy Shield too, so when it transfers off of them, they regain their Energy Shield. I can only get my mark on one of them as well. I've died twice to this. Only one of them is taking HP damage. I don't want to spend the next 5 minutes fighting them. I'm just going next. I got a Ziggurat map. Good enough. Drusia Parandis. That is the one I'm missing still. So that's another jewel craft. I am very happy with the changes that I made to this build. Dropping to a 5-link for the Kinetic Blast and having the chain instead of the far shot, dropping the fork, still having the AoE. Like, those of you who are pointing out to me that the couple of builds I peaked on PoE Ninja, those were set up to farm 5 ways with an Aura bot for like maximum possible coverage, and I didn't need the fork and stuff. This build got much better. And then I actually have some kind of decent single target now with the barrage and the 6th link, which also was recommended by several people. This is a lot of fun to play. It is destroying these maps. I kind of hurt myself a bit on my energy shield with the helmet swap. So it's a little rough keeping the haste up on the Eternal Blessing. But otherwise, cruising. And boss dead. 19 grand eagers out of this map. Ziggurat map. It's been a minute. That is the 7th one in this batch of 10. So it's been a while. Finally remember to quality up this helmet. Another 6 energy shield. I lowered the level on my Divine Blessing as well. Ah, Bramble Valley. The Bramble Valley boss is bugged. I ran a bunch of these yesterday. Oh yeah, this boss down here is stuck here in the wall. And it'll do its spinny attack, but then it's stuck there. It won't do anything unless I'm in range for it to hit me, and then I do it again. And then even if it's like done enough damage to phase, you have to get through like all 6 or whatever of its attacks before it will, okay, now it'll phase, and it's just stuck there. It will not like come out into the arena. I've done this like 10 times or so yesterday. Every single time this was the case, and even in the second phase, he's still stuck there. It's very bad. Ziggurat map that came out of the strongbox, upgraded, so maybe these can't be corrupted actually, because that actually came out of the strongbox. Cool. I'm getting closer and closer to being able to fit all my uniques to space these in the tab. Need more scarabs. I like the batch I was running with. Exalted Orb, Ziggurat. The barrage with the wisps is so kind of over the top obnoxious, but I love it. Getting this 90% chance to evade attacks is so awful. Like, how do you counter that other than play a spell build? I can drop it to 60 for these, but that's still going to be bad. And I got to run it, like, or give up all my scarabs and everything for that map. I guess it is possible that I am the one making that worse by the passive tree. Oh, here are the cats. Oh, and I was getting so much XP. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave the torch thrower cannibals Ellie pin in this map. Yeah, that's what I did. But I also made unkillable cats, so. Extra crits always crits dog. Just one-shot me. Monster damage. Oh, a reduced flash charges gained. That's pretty yikes. Oh, wow. A lot of Ashen Woods. It looks like I must have made it past the Crystal Ore maps. The twins need more scarabs. It's been a while since I've seen a Ziggurat map. There's the Ziggurat map. The next map I did. Up to 7 so far, with a long way still to go. Ziggurat map. Only took 2 maps to get that one. Ooh, a volcano map. Something different. This is a nice follow-up to the Ashen Woods, too. I should be able to easily get my level run on this map. Oh, look at this crazy nonsense. All Flame Ember of Manifested Wealth. I now think I have 4. I'm close to being able to do a super juiced map again. I bet this build would be so much better at taking care of all of those roly orbs. No, I only had 2, so that was the 3rd. Drusia Parandis. Okay. I'm running out of room. I gotta clean up my corpses. Divine Orb came from the Strongbox too. Strongbox duplication currency would have just duped that for me. Ziggurat map. Ziggurat map. Back-to-back maps. Ah, what was that? This is lightning, but increased damage on the rows. Ah, Ziggurat, Ziggurat, let's go. I think that puts me up like 12, not even halfway. Yep, that is indeed 12 so far. And I wasn't paying attention, and I put an evade up high. At least I put it on zombies, I guess. Oh, blighted maps dump into your normal stash if they overflow. More scarabs. Only 10 incursion of invasion left. I think I'm gonna switch those to hunted traders now. Screaming invitation. Ziggurat. No! Man, I was getting so close. I want the level. A gloom thing. Hopefully I can get my level in this Vol Pyramid. There's the next Ziggurat map. Drusia Parandis. I can't see the boss anymore. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Level 96. Where do I put the passive point? Crit multi against uniques? That's something. Could get more life to try and make it to the next level. Could go for accuracy attack speed or accuracy crit chance. Probably not a terrible play either. Ooh, aura effect. 10% aura effect would get me another 70 flat accuracy and 5% crit chance, along with better evasion and more flat lightning damage. Let's do that. And I get better effect out of my haste. Okay, that was the play. 240 Widow Hail onto Underground Seas. Halfway done. Oh, it's all smooth sailing maps too, the rest of the way. So if that's 14 maps from 72 so far. So that's 1 Ziggurat every just over 5 maps. Venter's Gamble. Increased, but minus cold and lightning. Estuary Scarab of the Shadowed Crow. Been a while since I've seen one of those. Divine Orb, Cold Iron Point. I slept for way longer than I wanted to, but I am determined to get through all these maps. At least the rest of them should be quick maps. Ziggurat map, out of Scarabs. More Hunted Traders, I can still do boards. Ziggurat map. Yay, Toxic Sewer time. Another Screaming Invitation. Ziggurat map. Oh, another Ziggurat map. 2-in-1 map. Let's go. Divine Orb. Craft an additional item. That leaves me with 3 of those. Ziggurat map. Another Divine Orb. Awesome. Ziggurat map. They keep on coming. That has gotten me to 20. 20 and 92 maps. Ziggurat map. No more Toxic Sewers. 6-link corpse. Not gonna take it though, I have like 8 of them. Scarabs again. Another round of Hunted Traders, but I can't get the pack size. Hordes, a full stack. I'm just gonna throw in magic pack size. Duplicated Ziggurat map. Yeah, let's go. Eater Altars for the win. I'm sitting on 3 Drusias. That might not be my limiting factor anymore. That'd be cool. Another Ziggurat. That is 3 Ziggurats in 2 maps. Nico's Memory of Demonic Onslaught. Another Ziggurat. 4 in 3 maps. Ah! Let's keep this happening. I'm okay with this. This is a tanky enemy. I put a meat sack in this map because they drop weapons as chaos. So, drop me a bunch. There's 8. I'm gonna need those chaos to roll all these Ziggurats. Divine Orb. Additional item craft. I got 4 now. So with the rower column, that's a additional craft. Only 2 more shore maps. Then getting into the thickets after 3 a.m. as well, so this is really where I should stop. But the job feels unfinished. Ziggurat in the first thicket map. 2 in the same map! See, imagine if I would have stopped 10 minutes ago, I wouldn't have these 2 Ziggurat maps. Ziggurat map, second thicket, 2 Ziggurat maps in the second one. Let's go! It confirms I must finish the stash tab of maps. I did a Divine Shrine. Tried to save it. Couldn't. Oop, out of... Oh no, I hit the activate button. It's a map without scarabs. More scarabs. The magic pack size has been doing well. What was the other thing I put in? Oh, I'm gonna throw in chance for maps to be duplicated. Sure, why not? Alright, I gotta activate this map. Ziggurat. Ooh, unmakings. Frogs. Venters. Increased. Minus, and 0. Okay. Another set of unmaking? Okay. I'll do it. Duplicated Ziggurat. There's a Ziggurat. Under the boxes. Awakened Ellie Focus to level 5. Einhar's Memory of Harvest Beasts. Totally my mansion stash is full. So is repository. Awesome. Well, there's a brute force. That's a lot of heists. Exalted Orb. Duplicated Ziggurat again. 12 maps left. The Scout. Duplicated Ziggurat again. Exalted Orb. Double Ziggurat. I got another Shadowed Crow. Out of Scarabs. Need 5 more. Cartography ones. The duplications. And then I want Influence. Level 97. What did I put the last level into? Oh, the Aura Effect. Okay. This time I'll go for the unique crit multi. 2 to go. Well, it seems like if it Unless it comes off the boss. And the last map doesn't have one. Right at the end. Oh, okay. So that answers that question that I had. Like with the duplication scarab and the maps drop duplicated altar mod, can it make 4? It can. And one last time for this boss. Blast him. No map. So there's still other maps that I could have ran. Among those is Maze, Lava Lake, Grave Troughs. But I think when I pulled all of these maps out of my stash, I was under 800-ish maps in here. Now it's 1523. So I may have farmed a few maps today. Just a few. Farmed enough maps that if I wanted to just like go back through the same ones I just did, the volcanoes, the underground seas, the toxic sewers, the thickets, I have tons of those. So I don't know why I would run the bad layout maps. A lot of maps were farmed. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 33 maps. But that means next time I got 45 Ziggurat maps to run, and it's like get that helmet or bust. If I can get the Wraith Lord, then I can play a Turtle Spectre build. So hopefully that will be coming in the future. But that's it for today. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.